Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Valerie and today is our weekly reconciling video. I have a few transactions that I need to go in and approve and match, and I also did some unexpected but kind of expected spending. I bought a new phone and I made some food purchases that I need to add in here. So let's go ahead and get started on that. So this is the first screen, my all accounts. So you can see all the purchases that you made that were made in a certain time frame that haven't been reconciled. So first, let's just go to my checking account and approve these transactions. So this one was the Apple Cash transfer. Let's approve that one. My ally, that was moving, transferring the money. Well, we had already added that on here, so this one, I believe we're just going to delete this one because this one that was transferred in, is basically a combination of these two, because we split the transaction into two in YNAB, but it was just one lump sum when it came out of the account. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this one. And then this one here was the transfer that we made to the bills account, as well as the $370.10. We transferred that over to because that was to pay the Amex card. So let's look at my checking account right now and see the balance, $21.99.53, which matches YNAB. So let's go ahead and reconcile that one. Let's go to the bills accounts. So all the three transactions that we added earlier this week have been posted and matched in YNAB. So let's approve all three, and we can go ahead and reconcile the account because the balance on my bank account does match what's in YNAB. So let's reconcile that one, and we'll go to the savings account. We moved that 22 cents over because I wanted it to be just an even $1,000. So let's approve this one, and we can reconcile the account. So that one's good. And let's go to the Navy Federal Amex card. So I mentioned before that I was going to be traveling this month, and so this is one of the flights that I purchased, and it does show that it's cleared on my Amex card, and so we can go ahead and match it here and approve that one. So I can check my balance, and my balance is $624.20, which matches YNAB. So perfect on there. Now let's see, let's go to my Ally high yield savings account. See, we had some interest come in for the month of April, so we need to go ahead and approve this one. And we'll reconcile the accounts because the balance is $94.83.01, which matches YNAB. And while we're on the Ally High Yield Savings account, we're going to go ahead and assign this $17.04 to the core savings category. So we're going to go to our savings ally view, and we're going to assign this interest that we received. So we're just going to add it right here. So it'll be plus 1704. Hit enter. All right, so that money has been saved, and we can see it's all good to go. Now we go back to our next account. Is my Apple high yield savings account. We got some daily cash inflow. So we received 30 cents on Tuesday, April 2nd. So we're just going to label this as the Apple Daily Cash and approve that. But looking at my high yield savings account, there's also 2 additional transactions. So I received 27 cents on yesterday. So we're just going to go ahead and add that in here as an inflow, 0.27, because I did make wrong column, 27 as an inflow, not an outflow. And then we want to add one more transaction for today, a daily cash. This one was an inflow of $3.40. Save, and so both of these are cleared. And so my balance on my Apple savings account is $150.89, and it's matching perfectly, so we can reconcile. Next is my Apple Card. So this was the scheduled transaction for my iCloud subscription that came in. So we'll go ahead and approve that one. And then I also need to add quite a few transactions in here. So my first transaction that I need to add while I was traveling, I did make a purchase at an airport. So I need to add a transaction. This was on Thursday. I'm gonna just put airport for right now. The category will be dining out, and it'll be an outflow of $6.24. And that has cleared. Next is another airport purchase for food. Pay, I'm gonna just put airport. I'm putting airport because most likely not going to go to these airports again. Possibly, but the places really don't matter because it's not a place that I'm going to go to often, so I don't care to remember the name. This one was a purchase for $17.38. And then I had another airport transaction. I did a lot of traveling to get back home. So this one was this at home or was this at the airport? What did I eat? No, this was the airport. And that was $18.96. Let's save that and let's just go ahead and clear both of those. My next one purchase was once I got back home, finally on Thursday. Some of these, I think this first purchase was actually Wednesday when I actually started traveling, even though it shows Thursday on the actual statement. It says Thursday, but it was actually made on Wednesday because of the time difference. But okay, once I got home, I had McDonald's. I haven't had McDonald's in so long, so I needed fries. So I got fries, and they were $4. $4 for a medium fry. It's crazy. And so let's save that. And then yesterday, I bought a new iPhone. I was so excited to do that, but it was a lot. And I did not budget for this iPhone either. So this is going to be interesting. This will be probably roll over into May as a debt until I cover that. So this was $1143.74. Oh, excuse me, I'm still tired. I'm not traveling. $1143.74 is an outflow. Let's save that. See, overspending in April because I did not have that money assigned into my electronics category to budget for that phone. And then I also got a phone case and screen protector for it. So that also had to be paid for, $94.29. And both of these transactions are cleared. I did get a refund from when I purchased my phone because excuse me, sorry. I traded in my old phone. So this will be an inflow back into the electronics category for $667.80. And that has cleared as well. And then I made another transaction on yesterday for food, traveling with my dad. We went to Buc-ee's. It was actually my first time going to a Buc-ee's, which was pretty interesting. Food was really good. This will be considered dining out. And the outflow for that was $19.82. So let's save. We'll clear those because everything is cleared on my Apple Card. There is no pending transactions, and the balance does match now. The balance is $646.62. So let's reconcile the account. Yes, it does match. Now I need to go to my Capital One card because in order for me to trade in my old phone, I had to pay it off with Verizon. So I previously had my Verizon account in a suspension status for a while, so I didn't have to necessarily pay on the phone. But once I got back home, I unsuspended it and reconnected it. Sorry, and then I went ahead and just paid it off. That was about $700 and something odd dollars. So let me go to my Capital One card to get the exact amount that I paid. And this one is electronics category because it wasn't to the actual bill. Well, yeah, no. Should I put it to the bills? Oh, why did I put electric? Yeah, I'm gonna just put it as the monthly bill. That makes sense because it's actually a bill to Verizon anyway. I just paid it off early. So that was $763.75. And again, I did not budget for that either, so it's going to show as overspending here on the right. And that one, that transaction is still pending with Capital One. So right now my balance does reflect correctly as zero balance with the uncleared $763.75. So no changes need to be made to this one at the moment. Now everything is in order. Let's see what this budget is looking like. So I have 2 overspent categories. Paying off that phone and then buying the new phone. But once I paid off the phone with Verizon, the $763, I got that $667 back from Apple. So it helped a little bit, but still a lot. It is still a lot. I guess it didn't really help that much at all anyway, really, in actuality. So yeah. I don't really want to roll with the punches for those 2 categories. I mean, I could, but I don't want to. Because all of these other categories, I don't want to take anything out of them, especially the ones in savings. Yeah. So I'm just going to leave those 2 categories as overspent until next month. Yeah, we'll leave them overspent until next month, and then we'll see how much we have left once we fund the mandatory categories for May. Um, and then we'll just put the extra towards the new debt that we created, that I created for my Apple Card and my Capital One card. Because I have the money for the Amex card, so I don't have to worry about that, but not for the Capital One or the Apple Card. Well, well, I think that is it that I have for the reconciling. Everything else is good to go, so I don't need to make any changes. It's just I now have some new debt that I need to pay off for next month, so I don't have to don't want to carry it over for too many months. Just probably just pay it off in for May, but we shall see, because this is just the beginning of my time at home. So I might buy a few more things. So who knows what this budget will look like in the next week. So yeah, well, that's all I have, guys. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you're interested in this application, YNAB, or you need a budget, please check out my referral link below. If you want to sign up, you'll get 34 days as a free trial. And then if you do subscribe using my referral link, you'll get an extra month free, as well as myself. So if you have any questions about YNAB or any of my budget habits or anything, just leave them in the comments down below. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.